Hello everybody and welcome to episode 21 of Glazebrook Farm with me, Brian Burrow Royalty. Well, we're here at the chicken pen. This is where our day is going to start. I actually did a full day's work yesterday without recording any of it, just trying to get the money up, and as you can see our money has gone way up to 74,601. We do now have enough to buy the pig farm or the horse stables if we should so choose, but because we're going to be going away on a trip and we're going to be going to Bedfordshire, which is nearer to London. We're going to have to take a train to go there, but we are on top of things. I've just cleaned the chicken pen and just fed them. I've just sold the eggs, just keeping an eye on the chickens. Now we're going to go and move to the cows because, well, we've been working hard. We've been selling all our silage to the BGA, and it's like a drug to me. It's like, whoa, keep going. And then I realized that we could sell the manure as well. The manure is actually paid for exactly the same price as silage over there. So I did harvest the two cornfields over here, and we've added field number 11, which is over there behind the cows. We have also swapped out our class loading wagon, and we have purchased this beast over here, the Shutta Maker Rapid 8400. It's the biggest one available, and it has been helping me no end because I can pull it with the Lambo and it's almost twice the capacity of the other one. And we've also added a new truck because the old truck wasn't getting it done. This Lambo is absolutely filthy, just as well I'm minding it. We have all the silage gone out of here, and most of the silage gone out of here. We have more silage being made at the BGA. We have more loads of silage gone into the BGA even today as we speak. It's kind of a... I did a whole day's work with it, and then I was like, oh, it feels a little bit cheaty that it's paying so well, but the economy is on normal economy. It's not on easy, so it's not paying out the maximum what it could be, I guess. Because I'm trying to do the animal achievements in game, I'm not spending money on new animals. And that's where I suppose I could have been spending a bit of money on the new animals, but I have been on a spending spree with equipment, and maybe for the next episode or two I will be on a new map. I'm going to go look at calf rearing, some calf husbandry. It's something that I've never done before and got the opportunity to go. I've put the word out to other farmers that I'm ready. Oh, that was silage I picked up. That I'm ready to help out if needs be, and the call came through that I could do a bit of calf husbandry. So we'll be going there. It won't affect the let's play here. There won't be any stopping and starting, even though we kind of missed a full day of work yesterday, but it was still the same stuff. Just harvesting, just selling stuff to the BGA, getting work done. Got into a rhythm, and I was like, no need to record me cutting grass and making silage because you've already seen it. But now that we have new equipment to showcase, all we had was the loading wagon yesterday, but we have new equipment now to showcase. Then our new truck, which we'll go and see. I hope Farming Trucker approves. I've been catching up on CBW Farms episodes. Been great. I missed Jess's live stream. I was just too busy to pop on and say hello to everyone, but hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. So let's go get the manure with this now. We have some digestate then to go and pick up, and we can showcase our new truck. Something I've never used before, but our horsepower has gone through the roof and it looks pretty good. So all this manure here, of course, can go straight to the BGA as well. It pays out exactly the same for manure as it does for silage. Manure is cheaper to buy as well if we want to buy it and sell it to the BGA, so it's always good to know. But we're going to try and keep things right here. As I said, it did feel a small bit cheaty having the BGA at my disposal all of a sudden for 17,000 and being able to put loads and loads and loads of silage into it. But I only have a small herd of cows, so if I don't put it into it, I don't really know what to do with it. We do have an abundance of hay and straw already in our silos, so we don't really need to add any more, I guess. But seeing as we'll be going to look at this calf operation, we won't be doing any more doubling up on the old BGA down there, giving it lots of manure, lots of silage. So let's do this here now. What we need to do is we need to check on our animals. So we see our sheep there, cleanliness 100, and we now have 70 sheep, so they are really trundling along now. They're full of grass, full of water, 100% clean. Down here to the cows, only 64% clean, but we're getting there now. We're going to do all these now. And our chickens, it says 69% cleanliness, but I've just cleaned them out, so their productivity will go up. And actually just check the numbers. So we have 44 cows and 78 chickens. So it's expanding itself slowly but surely. And of course we're expanding the farm after buying field 11, which is corn. And I have the harvester down there ready to harvest that. It's been all go. Everything is coming at the one time. Grass is ready to cut. Corn is ready to cut. We have what did I sow in the far field for straw, just in case we bought the pig farm. I think I sowed oats. Could have been barley. Not too sure. We can check it out. And of course we have field 16 sown as well. So it's going to be lots of harvesting. Every time a new growth state comes, I'm running straight down with the fertilizer spreader. I'm getting maximum yield off the fields, and that's the way we want to keep it. Because we remember the bad times when we had no money and no farm, just starting out. And we don't want to go back there. We want to be able to make lots of money, keep this operation going. I must check and see how much milk we have, because it would be good to go and sell that first load of milk. See how much money we get. Where's the best price? Maybe it's the farm shop here. That'd be great. Save me trundling all the way halfway across the map. We're already going to have a nice little drive down with the truck from the BGA plant. But that'll be enjoyable. Always good when you get a new piece of machinery. Right. After we go and do our jobs, we can just pick up here where we left off. All this manure now can go straight. Oops. All this manure now can go straight to the edge sell point if we want, or straight to the BGA, and the BGA is paying out a lot of money for it. So that's kind of where I'm sending it to, and of course you're getting paid double because you get your digest date as well. So I think from now on, unless we're really stuck for money, I'm not going to send silage up, but I will send manure up. I'll try and keep the side. Nope. Out of the way, Daisy. Always in trouble with someone. There's always one. Nope. Out of the way, Dopey. Need Crocodile Dundee here to do his little trick. Or if we can just scooch. Oh, scooch in around without touching her. Yes. No, while we're here, let's just hook up to the milk wagon. See what we have. I'm sure we're going to have a full slurry tank anyway. They're producing. It's still not full, so we'll just continue on. It's not a massive herd of cows, so we're okay with that. They can take their time. Up out here, close that gate. Try and keep them in at least. I know we'll have to make some TMR again to keep them all fed. But that TMR mixer is doing a great job. Doing a fantastic job for the farm. It was a great spot. So just pile up the manure here. Let the neighbours get a good waft of it going through the air. You know, it's not a real farm if it doesn't have the real farm smells. No, where are we going now? We're gonna hook up to this. We're gonna hook up to this TMR mixer, I think. That was a great parking job. Okay, I'm just gonna have to gently nudge it. Just give it a little tickle here. Just a little tickle. Ooh, that'll do. Now, it's basically like a Rusty Money pit maneuver there when he's out and about in the main streets of Nebraska. So, just a little tickle. Then you just reverse it in and hook it up. Away you go. Now, shouldn't really be spinning around out here, out in our corn, but I do have crop damage turned off, so that's okay. What I should do while I'm here now is I should go up and make a start on this corn. Get out of here, birds. Yeah, pew, pew, pew. Bang, bang. Get down, you're dead. I shot you. No. It came at a good price. Field 11, because it is attached to field 13. So I guess it was part of the farm one time and they just never put any gates up. But here it is. And this is ours, and as I said before, the one frustrating thing, I did manage to get a fertilized state out of it before it grew up. But the farmers here, like, they don't plant it out to the end. This is, you know, a computer owned field. It just makes no sense. So here we are now. Turn this on, lower that header, and we are harvesting corn. And in case you wanted to see how this header goes, it works absolutely perfectly. I know it's a teeny tiny bit short, maybe shorter than my other one, but it's okay. It gets enough in. There's no problem. Go in cab, knocking down all that ears of corn. Just want to take the edge off here. Keep it as straight as we can. Then we're going to need to have to set our worker going, because we have trailers to move, we have trucks to get. Let's all go. Once you get this far in, you can't stop. Get that worker off there now. Hopefully they don't do anything silly. Now if we can tab across to this guy and get this tractor down to the other farm as quick as we can. because we will need to make 2 more later, and it's just good to have all these things done. I have to say, I'm very impressed with the Lamborghini tractor. It's able to pull that big loading wagon, pulled it up and down to the BGA, no problem. It's able to do warp speed up and down the roads, and that's what we need. The Lamborghini tractor. Now, since I've started playing on this map, we've been very lucky. We haven't had any rain, and that's because we haven't got seasons turned on, so it's just every day is like a season, so it just stays dry. So I think for my next Let's Play, I think it'd be a good idea to have seasons on. It's going to be a bit more realistic with the seasons on, and we'll try our best to keep everyone entertained with what we can do. But as I said, we are just going in our next 1 or 2 episodes will just be us helping a fellow farmer out. Right, we're there. Let's tab across now and see if we can get to our truck. Nope. There it is. So, the big reveal. We bought an NMC Griffin. 730 horsepower. Let me see what we have here. It'll probably say more here. It's 730 horsepower. It's 44 slots, so it used up a big old slot count, but that's okay. Takes 490 litres of diesel and has a top speed of 83 kilometers per hour. No, it was cheap. It wasn't too dear, considering what you were getting. And the other thing as well is it has 6 wheels, but it has rear wheel steer as well, so, and it doesn't make all these nonsensical noises when you're reversing, but it does have a safety reversing alarm, which all work vehicles have now, and that's okay. But it does come with this absolutely amazing flasher on the roof. I think that's brilliant. Just put on. It also lights up that. It has a little Michelin man sitting on the front, and look how easy it is to just reverse out of here. Anyone would think I had a truck license. So we have digestate on board, almost full. And let's see how it maneuvers out of here. Love the decals on the side. Now, the last truck absolutely struggled when it was full. This truck is about double the horsepower, and as you can see, it's slowly but surely gathering speed. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to this because it does have the rear wheel steer and it's a little bit giddy. Maybe I shouldn't be going warp speed, but you know, it's my first time using this truck. I never used it before. I did see it, oops, crashed into that bollard. I did see it come out, and I mean the North Modding Company, they make the best of the best mods. You can see the speedometer through the steering wheel there, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, everything works. Looks like some sort of an automatic gearbox. So I only ever drove a truck once, was with my friend. He had rented a truck and he wasn't really, I'm not going to say he wasn't too good at driving it, he just wasn't really able to drive it. And he says to me, do you think you'd do a better job? And I said, how did they rent you a truck with no license? And he said, I don't know. So I hopped in and I said, yeah, I'll figure it out. And I started driving the truck, no problem. Next minute it started to snow. It's very rare that we get snow here in Ireland, but it absolutely started to snow. We were heading out into the back roads, one of the counties here, and I'm not joking you, it was hairy. 10 or 15 mile an hour is all we could manage, and when we were climbing up some of them hills, we were really crawling, but we managed to make it, and we managed to make it back. And I think that was the only time I ever drove a truck. I wouldn't be taking one out to go on a spin to the seaside. Oops. This is the danger of hitting the post and rail here. That's something funny. Let's see. Just the steering is so sensitive, you barely touch it and the truck turns in. That's okay. And we have our digested sell point here. The moral of that story is, if you're going to get someone to rent a truck, make sure they have a license, because, you know, we were just lucky, I guess. I'd be used to driving lots of different cars, lots of different vans and things, but a truck, not really. Now, it wasn't a big Arctic, it was a rigid body one, but still, look how good that looks. And your oiler lights on, oiler lights off. You can see the trailer lights really match it too. So there we are, 26,000 for that digest date. That's another double whammy, because we got that because we sold silage and manure to the BGA. So we're getting paid on the double from that BGA. Oh, I did it again. Do not want to touch that fence because it does not like it. So, oh, how do you see out that window? I guess you don't. Just pull out. Farmer Drucker, no, he'd be like, yep, no, you just pull out, don't even look. You're bigger than most of the other stuff. I see we have a, is that a sat nav or a DVD player and a radio? Listen to the roar. Just sounds great. We are full speed ahead. People will see us coming down the road. No shortage of lights. So as I said, for the next episode I drop here, we will be helping a friend out. Oh, I know. We'll be helping a fellow farmer out in the Bedfordshire. The big reveal will be when you see it, where we are. We're going to do a bit of calf husbandry. It'll probably just be for an episode or two, just to do something different. Maybe see how it's going. As with Attingham Park, if an opportunity arises in the future that we can move to them. You know, I think Attingham Park is a fine map. I see a lot of people playing it. I really enjoyed going there to help out George, but just we have our own little let's play going on here. I'm going to pretend I stopped to see was right and coming and didn't hit that bollard for a second time. Honestly, it just jumped out in front of me. Try and miss this one. Yes, I missed this one. Do I get a gold star? You can hear the torque revving up that engine there. Certainly ain't a battery operated truck. Oh, I think I made a good purchase with this. It was cheaper than the loading wagon. I know we're not really using truck much, just for digestate and things like that, but now that we have the capacity to pull the trailers, maybe we'll get them. There are 6,000 in digestate waiting to go in. With the Michelin Man on the front. It's something that all the trucks had one time. Not really sure if you see him now as much. Pretty cool. Down here we have our milling machine and our tractor. Is there anything left to go in? Yeah, it's still going in. We're going to get this trailer down. We're going to get this milling machine down to the other farm, because we have corn to collect. I presume that worker gave up or something, because it hasn't come up full grain tank, but that's okay. Let's just hook up to this milling machine. We'll head back to the farm. We'll go see what that worker is doing with that corn. We will need this trailer for it. Just gonna dump off the milling machine and the trailer at our farm. On a few lights. Hold on, beacon. Don't have the big light bar that the truck has. That's okay. Mind that gate. Jumped out in front of me the last time. Everyone's planting corn. That could be bad for the price. Or good for the price. Maybe the price is up. One way or another, we have it. We're definitely going to store some of it now because 300,000 is going to give us our pig farm. Yeah. I think we might be purchasing that after the next episodes. Because we have enough to be doing for the minute. Don't need to go down there and purchase it today. Now, one thing I did want to see was, does this silo take silage? Because it would be great if it did. We could direct fill it into the... No. Okay. Doesn't take silage here. That's okay. We still have it in the silage pits at the farm, so that's okay. We have wool pallets there to collect. One fell over. We got wool to sell. Sold some wool already from there. We're making money now any way we can, and every way we can. We're going to maximize having that. Just lower that down. We're going to maximize having the sheep, having the cows. We're going to maximize having everything because that's how you do it when you have your farm. You make as much as you can out of it. We'll go see what this worker is doing on this cornfield. It'd be great if I got that corn harvested. I do really like that chicken pen. It works so good. I think it has a capacity of like 500 chickens or something, which is great. I do keep a few chickens myself, just as a hobby. They produce lots of eggs. And they're great fun to have around. You could sit down for hours watching them, chasing flies, chasing little insects around the place, digging and scratching. Have a couple of dogs as well. They don't touch the chickens. They're happy to watch them fooling around the place as well. Recently here, my neighbour behind me has gotten pigs, so competition for CBW Farms. She has got, I think I counted 7 pigs. So I don't know if that's going to put you under pressure or not, CBW. I hope it doesn't with your 4,000 pigs. But it's funny to watch them run around the place. There are 6 pink ones and 1 black one. I don't know if they're all the same breed and they do look similar. But I think she's going to be raising them for meat. It's going to be fun watching them all growing up. They're long and lean at the moment. They're not round and fat. So, do I know anything about raising pigs? Absolutely not. Only what I've been told and only what I've learned from watching CBW and his channel. But I do understand that, you know, everything's bigger in America. We don't have the same. No, I don't know why the worker decided just to do a small bit and stop. That's their prerogative. I guess they just went off and got a ploughman's lunch or something. So, let's let them working again. The class harvester going. And I've noticed that the yield out of the corn is a lot. It seems to be a lot better than what everything else is. And that's really good. Up to 30% already. And I do like the sweet corn when it grows up. It holds lots of pheasants, lots of foxes, lots of good hunting. And I sowed oats, so that's good to know. I was wondering what I sowed. Was it barley or was it wheat? And no, it was oats. So if the opportunity arose to buy the horse stables down there, I could still do that because I have oats. I have my tractor here now, ready to go. The Fent has 29 hours on it, so that's good. That's a good amount. Our farm is taking shape. I like to see all that. When I'm watching other YouTubers, I like to see it taking shape as well. I like to see little bits of extra fields being bought, and we own nearly all the fields down here now. Just that field 19 that we didn't buy. Don't know why. Well, we didn't have the money because we were too busy buying trucks and loading wagons, but you know, that's okay. Oh, there's only one stalk here and he missed it. Why would you miss it? What's she doing? Oh, it was the last worker. So, as you can see, there's the case header on front of the class harvester. It looks like it was absolutely made for it. If you're watching any of the real farmers, the headers, these pop up and down and get damaged and get stuck and everything. You see where it's hooked on, everything looks okay. If that was green, you wouldn't even notice. And there's the, if it's a chop coming out the back. Just hop in, see how full we are. 55%. So we're going to get a good yield off this field. What we're going to do is just swing around ever so gently here. Just give her a little load of horn and say hello, we're ready to go here. Dump it in. That lovely golden colour. Now hopefully we can tab across to here somewhere, because I want to see, is this grass ready to harvest? And it is ready to harvest, so while they're cutting down that corn there, we may as well be cutting grass. Whoop-de-doo, says everyone. Back to cutting, he's cutting grass and excuse me, he's cutting grass again, everyone will be saying. Oh yeah, how exciting. But unfortunately, that's how we gotta do it to keep the farm going. Unfold that, lower that, turn on our lights, put on our beacons, turn on the more, let's go. This is a time saver as well, having this big Rasta mash. The days and weeks are flying it now. We'll pretty soon have the new Farm Sim game coming. You won't feel it, couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to it, although I do feel that FS19 has come on leaps and bounds even in the last few weeks again. Just the mods and the maps that are falling are just really good. Really good. There's rumours of maps that were delayed that are now being rushed out before, you know, FS22 comes around. So who knows what kind of maps are going to come out in the next few weeks. I did have a Brazilian map dropped the other day and it looks absolutely amazing. Doesn't look like the previous Brazilian maps that only have 2 or 3 kind of multicolored fields and you're no real design and just kind of thrown together. It looks absolutely amazing. I watched Farm Sim Snowy's review on it and I really enjoyed it. He did a really good job. And then unfortunately I went to watch Mr. Silly P's review, and the video quality was just absolutely terrible. For some people it was perfect. For me, I absolutely couldn't see a thing. It was like I had my two eyes closed. Couldn't make out any of the map, which is an awful shame, because Mr. Silly P is the first YouTuber that I started watching, and I really enjoy all his Let's Plays, and I really enjoy his map reviews, and I think it's just a YouTube problem. I've had a couple of strange things happen myself, where I go to share a video to upload it, and it says yeah, and then 24 hours later still no video up, and then I just go back in and re-upload it, and it's up in like 5 or 6 minutes, and then the other one just never ever uploads. I don't know why it happens. I guess it could be a glitch in the Wi-Fi or something, but now that I know what's happening, once it doesn't upload, I kind of have my own idea, and I just say yeah, sure, I know what to do. I know how to make it right again. So unfortunately, I think they were saying with Mr. Silly P's video that there was an option to change the quality on it. Some people had the option to change the quality. When I went to change quality on the video, it just wouldn't let me. And I think, you know, it's an awful disappointment, because he puts in so much work and effort into his map tours, and as everyone does, anyone who's making content for YouTube, especially FS19, you know, we're all putting in a little bit of effort. We're all trying to make it as best we can, and just when a glitch happens, it's just unfortunate. You know, subscribers of his that have been around for a long time, we just understand these things happen, and it's not, you know, it's no offense meant, and you give a thumbs up because that YouTuber has spent time going through their day and trying to do something fun for y'all. And that's the one thing I love about this community. Everyone is very supportive, everyone's appreciative. If people have a little sort of a setback, you know, they're encouraged to get up, get going again, get enjoying it again. And I think it really comes through when people are enjoying making their videos. You know, you can definitely tell people are happy making their videos. It does come true, I think. And I'd just like to say that all my #OFF friends out there making YouTube videos, you know, keep up the good work, because you've all been doing really well lately, and I've been enjoying your videos. Although I do have one or two of you folks to catch up on. I think I do have one CBW video left to watch, and Farm Trucker. I haven't watched any of yours for about a week or so. I don't know whether the bell isn't going off for the. I really must look into it again. I did miss a Yeltsin Farmer live stream the other night. I just try and get on as much as I can. Rabbit Rob is putting out so many videos there that it's hard to keep up with him, but we'll do our best. You know, Looney Farmer putting out videos by the new time, trying to keep up with your videos, buddy. And Evil Clown, trying to keep up with your Star Wars, and I do like your throwback videos as well. So everybody involved, sorry if I missed anyone out there, because to just everyone that's involved in the #OFF group, just lots of fun. Everyone's having fun. I'm enjoying watching you all making your videos. Keep on going. So we'll continue on with this grass here now. It's so exciting watching me mow down this grass for the 500th time. But at least we're using the Rossel mash this time. What we'll do then is try and flick back over to the corn crop. Now with the loading wagon, I can get this done in about 2 turns of the field, whereas with the smaller loading wagon, it was taking about 5 or 6, and I was having to trek up and down the map. So I'm really happy that my equipment is getting better and better and better. we can't. Just swing ever so gently across here. We'll just stop here because that'll be easy. Let's see if we can get to this harvester. Oh. Great job. There she is. Out the pipe. There we go. Yeah, we won't be long harvesting this. I'm going to put this into storage in case we get the pigs. We don't need the money. We can keep that 300,000 there sitting there. Any of the manure I have over there now, I'm going to run that up to the BGA, but I'm not going to put any silage into it today. It'll just be all manure, because I have one load of silage gone into it since 12 o'clock last night, so that'll be money in the bank. Going to continue on. Got my grass loading, cutting it down, loading it all up. We'll get these fields all sowed again, get them all planted again, whatever we decide to do here. What I think I'll do now is I'm going to leave you there while we're catching up this. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you're enjoying the farm expanding. Hope you're liking the new equipment. Give me a thumbs up if you can. A shout out to all y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber. And I'll see you on the next episode from a new map. Bye bye.